Hello, hello. This is Pat with Petruska Papers. I'm out in the Bluebird Bungalow. It is a coolish day in October, and I need to do some creating. If you've been following the hashtag bewitching envelopes, I'm sure you're going, oh, please don't give us more. We don't want more. Well, those of you who are doing the bewitching envelopes, just watch and be inspired. If you're not doing the bewitching envelopes, I'm hoping you will want to do a tiny book. This is from the library edition, first edition. I don't know if it's first edition anymore. I have to think about that. These are some of the little books from past freebies or kits. And today I want to introduce a new kit. And this is to cover Halloween. I know that there's a lot of the little books out there, the tiny books that I've done. I think they're little books, not tiny. The little books that I've done, but I haven't done any Halloween. So I'm introducing a new kit today. This will be available in my Etsy shop and in my Ko-fi shop, and I will link both below, along with a playlist of other little books that I've done, that you can find the kits for those also. So these are digital kits. In this kit, you will get 4 covers for books. The 4 covers are Dreams and Ghosts. Okay, Dreams and Ghosts. It's not a spooky color. These are vintage book covers that I have found online. I clean them up. Sometimes they have a back cover, sometimes they have a spine. If they don't, then I recreate them, hopefully, to go with it. And then I put in and create, I'm trying to think what we call those. The inner cover pages, and I think they have a book term, but it's not coming to my mind. The next one is the Book of Halloween. And again, not too spooky a color. And then we've got, and I can't even, it's something written in German with a bat and a skull and a snake. Yeah, that's about the spookiest that I'm going to get, with some bats flying around inside. And finally, Halloween Tales. And this, I think when I looked, this was like a 1919. I think this was even earlier than 1919. So then to go into the books, I am giving you 2 different papers. You can do just this distressed paper on both sides, or you can use this, and what my thought is, you can fold it and cut it. I think it's just about the right size, and have a double-sided and some different types of pages inside. But that will come in just a bit. So I am going to make one of the books for you. It's very simple, very quick. And then if you need more, you can take a look at the playlist. So, I think I have to do Halloween Tales. So the first thing is to trim off the white. And I was going to just do that right now, but I think I'm going to cut. I'm going to prep all of this, and then when I come back, I'll tell you what I've done. It's much quicker than you watching me, because there are many videos in that playlist. So I will be right back. Okay, I think I have everything ready. So let me tell you what I did. I cut off all the white, and just so that you know, sometimes the lining or the designer paper will be a little bit longer. This is what you want to follow, is the cover. And so I cut all the white off. I've scored on both sides of the spine, and then I scored down the middle, because the book will go together like this. And you can see I've got some trimming to do here, but I'm not going to do that until I have glued this front cover to the inside. And we're not doing that until we sew in the pages. Now, for the page preparation, I have 2 sheets. This is what the sheets look like. I cut off the white, I cut it in half, and I folded it. And then I came over and decided how big the pages need to be. So looking, I want mine to be slightly inside the book. You could make them right to the edge, but usually if you look at a book, the cover is a little bit bigger than the pages. So I marked there and cut, and then this is where the spine starts. So I look there at the spine and decide how big, because these are bigger. If you look, there's that, and here's that dividing line. So you will be cutting off a little of the design. The only thing that where it really matters is probably you'll cut off some branches of the tree, which is no big deal. All right, and so while I have that and it's cut, I used a piece of styrofoam that I have and a sharp tool. You could use some small sharp scissors. I have an awl that I punched, and I think these orange guide holes for your binding, I am going to size them down. I'm looking, let's see, I think on all of them they're a little bit big, so I will size those down. Not a big deal, but I will size them down so they're more to the size you need to punch or poke. Now, you could, if you wanted to, lay your pages, centering them on the spine, and if you have a long enough, whatever it's called, yeah, stapler, you could staple the pages in, and then they would fold. The staples would be hidden inside. But I am going to sew for you today. I think that's about it. I did do some distressing a little, but I am going to finish all the distressing once the cover is all created. All right, so I have my needle. I'm using some wax black thread. I'm having some word issues. You could use anything. You could use crochet cotton. You could use some elastic if you wanted this to be removable. But I am going to use this. I am going to, if I want to hide it, I will go from here and in, and I think I'll do that. So I'm going to start in here, come out through that hole, leaving a tail. I'm going to come in through the back of the pages I've got ready. Come down. By the way, this is called a 2 pamphlet stitch. And pull that, even it out, flip this over, and now I am going to remove my needle, put it where I know where it is, and tie this. And while I'm tying this, I need to say welcome. If this is your first time finding me, welcome, welcome. I hope you will check out my other videos. I hope you'll subscribe, come back and create with me often. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much. It's always fun to have you create with me. All right, so here we go. Tie that. The waxed linen thread really makes a difference because that wax helps it to stay put. So there, there, and there. Oh, you know, let's hope. Yes, I did. I was like, did I put them upright or are they backwards? No, they're good. Okay, so now that we have our pages in, we can adhere this side to this side. I think I'll just use good old art glitter glue. I've got it in a different bottle. It's got a bigger tip, but here we go. On those edges. There. I want a good amount on that spine. Okay. And then fold this over and get, let's see, could use a bone folder, but I need something with a little more space to furnish that. Make sure that glue all gets distributed. One thing I can feel is by putting the knots in the back here, I can feel it on that, on the spine, but that's really not a problem. Okay, so now I am going to grab my trimmer and I'm going to trim. I can figure out which way's up. Trim off that white. Why are you fighting me right there? You're fighting me everywhere. Okay, this trimmer must need, oh, I see. The pages are longer. Okay, I'm going to use my scissors. I'm going to use my scissors. So there's a tip. I think we need to gauge how big we want our pages, not by that inside, but by the cover. See, I had to cut those off, and they did not want to cut well. Let's see, let's turn it over here, trim off a little bit there, there. So much for my pages being inside. Have I ever done this before? Yes, a few hundred times. But we soon forget, don't we? Do I want to use? I kind of want those straight, so I think I am going to grab my cutting mat here and let's see. Let's see if we could really make a mess of this. Knife, where are you? Where are you, knife? There you are. Okay. And you weren't closed all the way. Yes, you were. Okay. So let's see if we can do this. Right. find out how steady I am. I don't think I'm cutting. I don't think I'm cutting. We're just going to leave it, girls and guys. I don't know who's out there. Crafters, bookmakers. Okay, here we go. So now we need to, there's something over here I needed to trim too. Right along there. And I'm going to distress there, along there, along that side, along the bottom. And on this outside. Okay, so now we need to, and I'm going to use my ruler to help me get a nice, I think I'll come from this way, a nice fold like that. And then coming from this way, the same thing. And there's our little book. And it will go into my little shelf. Let me see if I can grab my shelf. This is also in the playlist, but here's a little shelf, and I made it out of a box, covered it with book pages, and this little book can slide right in there. See, there's a little varying of sizes because books are not all the same. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I hope that you will go to my Ko-fi or Etsy shop and grab yourself a digital kit and make some Halloween books. Inside, you can use some of the ephemera if you've been doing the hashtag bewitching envelopes. You could use it to decorate these pages. You could just use this as a journal. You could use it just as a fun little decoration for Halloween. All right. Hey, thank you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.